Here is 4, part 4, extra scraps. Here you go.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors. Commander, can I help you with something?
How we doing, Jacob?
Some
What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
Looks like
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a
I really need
biological
them
agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed, like they're good at doing. But I know what I did.
That sounds a bit
and
weird.
I'm proud of it.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Well, we don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the... Anything else, Commander?
Any thoughts
Like
on
I
how
said, if we don't upgrade... Let me know when you want that, Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after a Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Okay, that's
Strange
The
there
real
wasn't
work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the... So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
I can already
Okay,
see they
that was
lost a
kinda
fine
strange.
soldier, Jacob.
That's not how the Alliance
couldn't
sees
they
it.
just have a
Hell,
neutral
they did the same
conversation?
to
But
you.
nope, it has
General
to have
public never knew you were
good
dead.
as
Or heard the real
romance.
story of the Citadel.
I don't know,
Did you
at least
know they used you on
tendencies, and
recruitment
I'm like, what
ads?
the hell?
You were the human ideal for like 6 months.
And he's like the worst
Then they
dude to
replaced
romance.
you with a composite
out of all
image
the
they
male
invented.
ones.
Guess you didn't focus test right.
I would have romanced Legion
Perfect
instead.
example
I'm
of
just
humanity,
saying.
and they still dumped you.
Legion had more personality over Jacob. I'm just saying. Or even Morden. I kind of like the guy.
You liked what you saw, Mr. Taylor?
I meant that you were an example of what we can do, Shepard. Commander. I don't want this to get weird. I should get back to my duties. Everything has to be perfect if we're going to survive this.
Huh.
You're not blowing me off that easy,
Probably
Mr.
updated.
Taylor.
Squad status.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other
Sorry,
ways to...
have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Are there any medical concerns I
Cerberus
should be...
personnel in excellent condition. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve,
I wonder
adapt,
if I
mutate.
should-
If genophage
let's
weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points.
I wonder how it's gonna
Genophage
look like.
reduced Krogan numbers.
I'm tempted.
Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be
use-
disastrous.
I should probably
STG
use
helped
it,
check
but-
Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry
Deal with
about.
it. I do
What
like a
can
new
you tell me
shotgun,
about
though.
the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team.
Let's
Deployed
go
by
ahead and
Turians against
find-
Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate, stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Here, I think I would. True, like the relative. So that's the lore reason why my Shepard's face gets all ugly as soon as I become extremely renegade, which I am to do. Okay, Overlord. Okay. I'll take with Surveyor Ship. I'll do that later. I should probably go to Citadel, but I want to get
Morgan's psych
Garrus.
profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee.
Let's go ahead and
He's going to be a
find
very
Lawson.
productive member of the team. Anyway,
Oh yeah,
What's
I was
up?
supposed to go.
Is there anything I should know?
Supposed to
you
get
have
some
unread
quality
messages at your
ingredients.
private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Hey.
I better go.
Okay. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
I don't know. I think Chocolates would have been.
Don't you have any
it would-
friends or family?
Even though she's like an
No,
older woman, but
not
there's like a
lacking
saying,
friendship.
"Age like fine wine, eh?"
Just stability.
But that's just me, though.
Jeff,
Oh, she's all
Joker
drunk.
will always have Vrolic
I
syndrome.
think she. I
He
don't
would
know.
never admit it, but he needs my help, and he
she's
always
feeling
will.
it, okay.
I wish he weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our removable
We have to go
center.
downstairs to get
A
the
place for a person to
couplings,
stop
I believe.
and catch her
I think
breath.
I also have to
Or maybe I'm
figure out
just
where to buy. I think it's in the
happily
Citadel.
drunk.
Maybe I'll have
Would
to
it
head out there,
hurt
but
if it was
first let me
simple
take care
like
of.
that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Probably might do I think I figured out how am I gonna edit the videos together. I'll do separate ones that is me just running around the ship talking to everyone. So it can be a little bit easier to figure out what's what. Oh,
What's this area of the ship?
you get
The
to
sick
talk to
bay.
Zaid.
It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
What's it do? You ejected out the airlock? Okay, wait. I just... Let me see it. Okay. Oh. But what's that? For what reason was that? Why?
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak.
Okay, bro.
Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression. Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
I think he's easily one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate.
That's not a knife.
Hell of a ship.
This
I
is
led
a
a
knife.
mission to bring that thing down from the
Okay.
inside with
Too
just
bad he doesn't
5
have the
men and
normal-
whatever guns we could bring.
We just
no
get to talk
chance
to
of
him.
success, but we did it.
But he just
Everyone died.
says stuff about his stories.
So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side. Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Oh no, I think there's a... Wait, I wanna... Let me... I think there's a part where Tally
I've got
gets to
green
play
across
and
the
stuff,
board. The
so...
forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
I'll probably
talking about the
listen
Normandy
to them
or
later.
Miranda?
I'm talking
after
about
I
the
get
one that's
Tally.
covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
Such a dog.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian
mean,
5 poker.
Can't
Want to
gals
join
think
us?
the same way? I'm
Come
just
on,
wondering.
Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us. Actually, that sounds...
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
You know, beating your superior officer...
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably... So I'll probably do that later. Let me go ahead and... See, oh yeah, I was supposed to talk to Lawson. Wait, does it have photo? It does have photo mode.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for
A
potential
few
upgrades?
ideas, yeah. Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
It's more of desperation.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about
Now that
Cerberus,
I
through
think
my
about
father's
it,
connections.
I wonder if she inherited a little bit of his
Talk about yourself like
personality
you're
of
just
how
a tool
slightly
to be
egotistical she
used
is.
by your father.
Well, that's
by
kind of
Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know
it's
where I
like
fit in the world.
The
It
reason
helps me
she's
find meaning
showing
in how I was
Cerberus
created.
is
You
out
are
of
who you are,
desperation,
Miranda.
it sounds.
You don't need to make excuses
And
for
how
it.
it seems like she
That's
had
easy for you to
no
say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference
way of
is you were
approaching
great
life.
before we rebuilt you.
She's trying to
I'm
find
great
something.
because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I
No.
believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Okay, I'm gonna go
You
ahead.
told me a lot about your father.
and-
What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was
Yeah.
altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
I got the squad. Let's see what I need. Slowly increasing my. I guess this. Go ahead, dock again. This time, I'm not gonna. I'll bring
Thanks for your time,
Morden
Miranda.
and Zaid
I'll talk
this
to you later.
time.
Anytime, Commander.
Wait a minute. Oh, I probably feel like I should bring Lawson around. Okay, I know who to bring this time. Okay. I forgot what's his. Okay, disruptor. For that he's got blast, incinerate, neural shock. That's it for part 4, extra scraps. And as always, I'll go ahead and leave it as that. See you around, chummers.